Hello to all you beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to another part of the Ultimate Walking Dead rewrite. Let me just move the camera a little bit because it moved. And we are going to do seasons 13, 14, and 15. I was going to do seasons 13 and 14 and 15 later, but I didn't want to waste anyone's time. So we're going to get on with it, shall we? So again, 3 things from each season that happens. Gonna shuffle again. Hopefully this goes way smoother than the previous videos, but I don't have any hope for that, so. Who doesn't make it out of the campus colony and is shot by CRM soldiers? And yes, and again, I am going to try and talk as much as I can throughout these long spins, because, they take a long time. I know I can change it, but after the spin, I'll change it for you. Gabby. Gabby doesn't make it. Okay, let me sort this out. There we go. So Gabby is the first one in season 13 to die. Goodbye, Gabby. So they all escape, but Gabby trips over a dead body. Sierra begs her to get up and run, but the CRM soldiers are close. She apologizes to Gabby before she is shot in the head. Goodbye, Gabby. So, who holds the fence up to let everyone escape? Oh, great, the sound's gone. Oh, here we go. It's going to be Nick. Nick holds the fence for everyone to get under and escape. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Which 2 characters have a slow dance in the high school? So I'll spin twice for this. So the first one is gonna be Max. It can't be Max. I'm not allowing the children because then it'll go to there's many adults in here. You know what I mean? So the first one to have a slow dance with, also because it'll take a very long time to find the kid. So Scott dances with who? Who does Scott dance with? Actually, technically now the kids would be all grown up, wouldn't they? Akila. Okay, so Scott and Akila have a dance. So technically now the kids would be grown up. Yeah, so I don't see any problem with it. Yeah, the kids will be grown up by now because they are all introduced in season 1. I need to remember that. Okay, who is found dead with the head bashed in by a fire extinguisher? We're not gonna spin who did that because that will confirm their fate. Hannah. Hannah is found with her head bashed in. Andrew and the kids are looking for her. They're wondering, Hannah, where are you? We need you to take the kids to bed. And then they just find her bashed in face. And she's like, Hannah, no. My love. So Hannah is dead. Goodbye, Hannah. I liked the reveal that Hannah was the walker Rick first met. I did like that story. Excuse me. So next, Guess we're going to go on season 2 then. Because there's not really many big deaths in there. Not many big things happen either. Not really much happens in season 2 either, does it? So, I guess we've got to go on to a death. Who gets Dev's death? Who sneaks around with someone and then suddenly they just get shot unexpectedly? It's Adeline. Adeline. She gets shot. So unexpectedly, out of the blue, as they are sneaking and trying to find a way into the CRM, bang. Gunshot goes off and Adeline is found dead. So goodbye, Adeline. Next, who betrays the group and then is killed? So this will be Lila's death. They get chucked into the testing room and they get bitten by a zombified soldier. Henry. Oh, okay. Henry. Possibly has a lot of resentment towards his brother and Carol and Ezekiel because they keep treating him like a child and that he can't do nothing. So he instead tries to prove himself to the CRM instead, who see him as someone they can control, and they manipulate him a lot to the point where he tries to sell them out, but in the end it gets him killed. Someone in the CRM, as like a colonel in CRM, just shoves him into a walker, basically like a walker tank, really, and releases the walker on him. Next, who gets Frank Newton's death? I'll explain the death in a moment. This will be a villain death. May. Oh, jeez. I'm guessing throughout the show, May and Judith were friends in became best friends in season 11, and something must have happened in season 12 because they've started to grown apart and bitter towards each other. So, oh no, Judith's dead. I forgot Judith is dead. So I guess Judith's death really put a strain on her relationship with the Grimes family. So she fights RJ instead. They're shooting at each other, and then once May tries to go for the kill, Carl pops out of nowhere and guts her, disembowels her basically. Who gets Huck's death? Explain the death in a moment. No! 1 second, let me get my dice. No, this cannot be happening. This cannot happen. No. 1, 2, 3, we can't. 4, 5, 6, we can. No! We rolled a 1. Rick Grimes is dead. He sacrifices his life for everyone. So Rick basically stays behind because he knows he won't have time to escape because there's only a few seconds on the clock. So instead, he tricks everyone to get away from him, and then he sets off the bomb, everything explodes, and he dies in that explosion. So who is bleeding out, and basically this one is not going to be to get shot to get into the CRM. Actually, it can be. Yeah, everyone's there, but they have to kill that one person to get into the CRM. Who is that gonna be? I'm sorry if the camera blurs, guys. I can't do anything about that. lines. They shoot him. Well, it's not really a kid anymore, is he? But they basically shoot. They shoot this kid, basically. I'm still going to call him a kid, even though he's, in this timeline, he's not really a kid. They're more adults now. So Linus tells them to shoot him, as that may give them away into the CRM. Then PJ is the one to shoot him. And now we are on to the ones who live. So, who gets blown up in the helicopter? Who gets the Okafor death? Oh my lord! But thank you. I actually hate that character. Tracy gets hit with a missile as she's telling everyone how proud she is of Rick and his bravery, and wish she could be like him. And then a missile hits her in the chest, and after a few seconds, she explodes. Fuck you, Tracy. No one liked your dumbass anyway. Goodbye. First death of season 15. So next, who's the one person that did not get into the CRM? Who decided to flee instead of, be taken in? Who the person is, they are saved from the next two deaths. Clementine, I can bloody see it. She won't get in there. She'll fuck off. So, who gets Aiden's death? It can't be Clementine. So she didn't want to be part of the CRM, so she just ran off with these other people. Marco. Oh, Marco. So we have Marco, and who gets the next death? So it's Marco, who inhaled the gas and died from its effects. Then who got bitten by Marco and had to be put down by Clementine? Natanya. Okay. It's fine, no one likes Natanya anyway. Maybe Natanya was taking care, was like a big role model for Marco. And then seeing him die, she couldn't bear not to sleep next to him. She liked him a lot. So goodbye, Marco. And goodbye, Natanya. Okay. So, next, who's the one that reunites with Clementine and the other person who will sadly get killed? Clementine. Oh, maybe Clementine gets killed. No, it won't be possible. No, Clementine's safe from the death. Juanita reunites with Clementine. I guess they're lesbian, because she is a lesbian, so maybe Juanita's a lesbian too. Who gets shot unexpectedly? It can't be Juanita or Clementine. Oh, I need to shuffle. I keep forgetting I need to shuffle. God's sake. Vivian. Poor Vivian. She doesn't get to reunite with her husband. So Vivian, she's asking, wait, that's Juanita? Juanita? And Clementine's like, yeah, it's okay, she's with us. And then as Vivian is about to speak again, she suddenly gets shot through the chest, and tells them to tell Douglas that she died a hero. She died looking for him. Oh, that's actually quite sad. Aw, that made it sad. Who pulls everyone out of a helicopter? I watched that scene and I was like, damn, Michelle, you are rough. Oh, yeah, Rick didn't even get to make it to the ones who live. Okay, that can't happen because me and Magnus Robert are protected. So, oh, actually, it's me. Yeah, so yeah, I pulled everyone out. That's fine. Okay, who blows up the building? Basically, who blows up the building? Dante. I guess so. Okay, so I pull everyone out of the helicopter. I'm like, I've had enough of this, and I managed to tip the helicopter to its side, and everyone falls out with me. And then Dante, he's like, after everyone's like composed themselves, they're like, you know what, this place sucks. Let's just blow it up, and they just blow it up. So next, who? We're not going to do Red, Tina, and Dalton's death. So they're going to just like act like random people. Who gets Jadis's death? So who gets badly injured and stabbed and shot? It's Emil. So Emil, I guess when they got into the CRM, Emil was fully on board with what they were doing. And then he and it was like, I tried to do everything good for my brother, but my brother died before we even got to be a part of this world. So kill me so I can be with my brother. And then they shoot Emil in the head. So next, who gets Beale's death? Who became the general when they were all taken? And then that person has to die. Luther. Okay, Luther became... Yeah, he doesn't really like people, Luther, does he? He doesn't like anyone. Especially anyone whose name's Negan. So Luther, during the years they were in the CRM, climbed up the ranks to be a general, where his original plan was to take it down. But he liked being in power so much that he decided, you know what? I'm going to be a part of this. So Carl comes in and he stabbed Luther, making sure that he is dead. So then the big explosion happens. I'm going to have 2 deaths in this one. So who dies in the explosion? After this one gets revealed, I'm going to shuffle again. The first one is Jake. Jakey boy goes. And who else goes with him? If you hear any noise in the background, I apologise. It's going to be Hearts. Maybe Jake and Hearts were a couple, and they couldn't bear to live with each other. So they notice that the bomb's not going off. And they're wondering, why isn't it happening? Shouldn't it happen? And so Jake and Hearts are like, we got this. So he and Hearts, oh fuck, I've lost them. Oh, found them. I'm just trying to find Heart. There she is. So Jake and Heart are like, we'll take care of this. Everyone runs off and gets a mask on, but Jake and Heart have one last kiss before they blow it all up. So goodbye, Jake and Hart. So next is who gets Thorn's death. So who was taken away and then brought back and became a commander, and now has turned on everyone after what they've seen. Beta. I can see that he is a crazy guy. So we lose Beta. So Beta's like, nah, I'm cool with this crew. So he joins the CRM, and he likes how everything's going. And then when he sees what happens, he doesn't want to be part of the dead people. So he decides to join the CRM and become the commander. And so he gets stabbed by Carl. And then he gives Carl his mask as his scarf is not gonna be able to cover most of it. So yeah, and then everyone returns home. So that's it. That is it for season 13, 14, and 15. Next time we will do the Fear seasons 1 to 4. Thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm not gonna do a plank this time because I feel like I've punished myself once. I don't need to punish myself every time. So if we get to 50 subscribers, I'll do another video series I'm gonna do another channel. I'll do another channel where we will travel to places. It can be somewhere small, it can be somewhere big, it can be out of the UK. I'll need to get a passport, of course, And I'll also vlog. I'll do some vlog videos, show my day, what I'll do and such. Maybe you might even see Dan. You might see. Of course you'll see Dan. So, if you want me to create that channel and watch me vlog, get me to 50 subscribers and I will do that for you. You can also find my food channel in the link in the description, with the link in the description down below, if I can speak English, and a link to this tier list, which will also be in the link in the description down below. Thank you all very much. If you want to write this up, feel free to do so, as well as thank you again to TurboClashG561001 for writing this up. I do appreciate your work, and have a good day, everybody.